You say tomato, I say tomato, let's call the whole thing off. Mummy always said, never play with your food. Oh, hi Rodney. So, Rodney, I know a lot of people have a lot of space for a big veggie patch in the soil, but what if you've only got a courtyard or a small space?
That's where these are great, Rick, the raised garden beds. Very compact, easy to put together, and you can grow your own vegetables then in your own backyard, or even your front yard for that matter.
That's amazing. And do you do pretty much exactly the same as you normally do with a big bed?
Exactly the same as with the big bed. Prepare the soil and use organic to fill up the garden bed. And we're going to pop this big tomato in here. Look at this.
Wow.
Hey.
That's fantastic. So you use the same sort of fertiliser as well?
Same sort of fertiliser, yes. Perfect for making these grow lovely and lush and strong, just like these vegetables are in this bed already.
And what about watering?
Same thing, just water as it's needed, basically. So every 3 or 4 days you give it a drink of water in really warm weather.
And away you go. That's fantastic. Oh, wow. Well, what an easy and convenient way to grow tomatoes at your house.
Makes it easy.
Growing tomatoes in your yard shouldn't be hard. Even if you don't have much space, you can grow your own tomatoes in a pot like this. Easy.
What are you doing there, Rick?
I'm in my potty.
Get out of that pot. We're going to grow a tomato plant in there, not grow you.
I don't think I can get out. Who would have thought growing tomatoes in your own garden bed could be so much fun?
Come on, Rick, stop mucking around. We're showing people how to grow tomatoes in pots.
I got a pot.
That's too small, Rick. You've got a pot about this size. It's got to be at least 450 millimetres in diameter and even bigger maybe. And in there we put this potting mixture. Terracotta and tub potting mix. It's the best one to use and makes the tomatoes go really big and strong.
That's a lot of pot. Goodness me! See
We're going to tip all this in here.
Yep. How many bags do you need for a pot that big?
About 2.
Oh.
Not too bad, is it?
I better move then.
You better move off there. Yes.
Goodness me, and take my pot with me. So just one large tomato plant per pot, do you think?
1 tomato plant per pot, yes.
Yep. And how many stakes would you need, you reckon?
1 stake.
1 stake?
Look at this stuff. It's beautiful. Beautiful mixture.
And I think you might need a bit of extra manure, but that's quite easy because it's a potty. Insert section B into slot 2.
Let me help you. What are you having problems with?
Oh, I'm just putting together this thing.
The tomato frame?
Yeah.
This is what we're going to use to grow the tomato up. It's simple. It just clips together, Rick.
Oh, easy.
Not hard.
Oh. And then we're going to make the tomato grow up along it, are we?
We are.
It's going to grow this high, is it? This is amazing.
It's going to grow that high.
So a tomato cage. So this is so the tomatoes don't escape.
This is so they don't escape, yeah?
They are tomatoes on the loose. Oh, we don't want those tomatoes to escape. Oh, the killer tomatoes. They're coming to get me. All right, it's all right, Rodney. I've got this under control. All right, I'll just drop it down. 1,
No, Rick.
2.
No, we're going to plant the tomato and then I'll just drop it in.
Oh, all right.
First of all, you hold the tomato for me. I'll make the hole. It's in here.
All right, now we put it in.
Not that way, Rick.
What?
You take the pot off for me. You know how to take the pot off?
All right, I'll try it. Hang on. It's not coming off.
Not this pot, that pot.
Oh, sorry, this one. Yep. You better do it. I don't want to break it.
Turn him upside down like this.
Oh,
Take him out.
it's a bit messy.
And now you can feed it down.
Oh, this is brilliant. Look at all these roots. Are these roots going to go all throughout the pot?
Yep.
Goodness me, that's a lot of roots.
Fill it back round.
That's more roots than I've ever had. Look at that. That's fantastic. And do we still need to keep this guy in here, the stake?
We'll take that stake out now.
Yep. Oh. And now it's well done, that stake.
Yep.
That's brilliant. So we just can let it sit in this cage and we don't even need to tie it on.
If it gets very wide, you can tie it onto the sides.
Yeah,
It
okay.
sits in there, yeah?
And so this cage stops it from falling over in the breeze.
That's it.
That is amazing. So Rodney, now that we've planted our tomato, what do we do with all this stuff?
You only need really one of them. This is probably the best to use. It's called Garden Gold. It's a slow release fertiliser. So you put it on the surface of the soil and it releases over 3 months. So it's very easy to use. We just sprinkle some out on the base out here.
So is this like plant food?
This is a plant food, yep.
And you don't need to mix it in, you just sprinkle it on the top.
Sprinkle it on top, it's fine, yep.
And when you water it, does it go into the soil, does it?
When we water it, it goes into the soil.
Oh, brilliant. And you have to put more in 3 months' time, or is...
3 months' time you can re-fertilise it, yes.
That is amazing. Wow, we're a little tomato plant. I hope you like your dinner. Now we've planted our tomato plant in the pot, time to water. Huh?
Hey Rick, you're going to need this if you want to water the tomato plant. Let's click this on here, and I'll go and turn the tap on for you.
That's why he's the boss. It's not working. Ah! Here we are. Easy.